Hi guys, for today's Pick a Crystal, you're going to choose a pendant, whichever one, you feel guided to pick. So this is rose quartz. And then we have this one. Shit, I forgot what it's called. But colors, it's clear. I think it's quartz. Is that what it's called? Oopsie-daisies. So whichever one you feel guided to, definitely pick that. And then based off that, we're going to discuss how you can balance your masculine and feminine energy, which we all have, we all embody. So feel free to fast forward by clicking the links below. Oh boy. Okay. Yikes. How to balance pile one's masculine and feminine energy. Okay. Happy Halloween. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, I'll stop. Actually, you know what? No. We're going to do that over. That wasn't really organized. Okay, this is going to be how you can balance your masculine energy. This is going to be how you can balance your feminine energy. I didn't buy enough chocolate this year, so I'm one of those people that has like the lights out to send a nice, an ever so nice, polite message. Please don't come here. I knew too. I kept telling myself, I'm like, okay, you gotta buy the chocolate, you gotta buy the chocolate. And then I went and I was like, where's all the chocolate? I wasn't gonna buy the bad candy. I can't be that house. I'd rather be the house with no candy. I hate the house with the Tootsie Rolls, and so I ended up buying Reese's, but I guess it's for me. Pile one. Ooh, okay. Masculine energy. Okay. Hey. Chill out. Pile one. Feminine energy. Masculine, feminine. Masculine, feminine. All right, one more. chakral energy for pile 1 to balance out their masculine and feminine energy, words of wisdom, words of guidance, whatever. Whatever floats your boat. All right. Let's get a little witchy. Is that not creepy? Tell me that's not creepy. Tell me that's not fucking creepy. That's creepy. It's creepy. It's moving. Okay, we're gonna stop. We're just gonna stop. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. But like, let's not. All right. Hi, pile 1. So we're gonna talk about how you can balance your masculine and feminine energy. Doesn't matter what sex you are. We all have masculine energy. We all have feminine energy. Just, you know, 9 times out of 10, majority of us are embracing one, you know, one side a little too much. It's really hard to balance the two sometimes, depending on how you were raised and, you know, your job, your friends, spouses. So let's see what Spirit has for you in regards to how you can balance your masculine and feminine energy. All right, let's see what I see. Okay, so we're gonna do masculine energy first. How to balance it out by bringing in happiness, by bringing in positivity, by and being in control of this, like controlling the energy between you and whoever. This could be your family, this could be your friends, this could be your spouse. Like it's all in one, you know. That's what the point is. The masculine energy and feminine energy to balance out is not just to like maintain you know, partners in love. It's literally how you conduct yourself with everyone. So to balance out your masculine energy, you should be controlling your you should be in control of showing your happiness. That's the message. I'm sorry. You may, pile 1, not really be showing people what they mean to you. So your masculine energy would be to be in control of your emotions and expressing them in a controlled way. And controlling doesn't mean hiding them. You're supposed to be outspoken about them so people know where they stand with you. Okay, so I'm seeing you, and I'm seeing half light, half dark. So you may be somebody who feels like you have to show both of these sides, or for whatever reason. It could be on an unconscious level, or maybe you are fully aware, but you're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to be light. You're supposed to be the light. We all have a shadow side. We all do. But like there's something about you wanting to show and express your shadow side to some type of degree. And Spirit is saying, no. That's not balancing the masculine energy. Because, you know, maybe you're thinking you're doing it at the right times, you know, showing the shadow side. But they're showing me that this is what you do all the time, or a majority of the time. You're half and half, but you're not supposed to be. You're supposed to be the light. You're supposed to, you know, when people have this type of knowledge, spirituality, you're supposed to set an example. You're supposed to be the light, because how can you know what you know and then not act on it? There's something about, I almost feel like it's your solar plexus, knowing things and talking about things. Yeah, I'm seeing blue throat chakra now. So maybe you're somebody, because we're doing masculine energy right now, right? So it's currently in balance in some kind of way. So you may be somebody who feels like, okay, Carla, you may be somebody who feels like they have to know everything or speak like they know everything, but this is your ego. It's not like your actual true soul. It doesn't actually resonate with you, and you may not be aware of that. Something about being alone. Something about being alone and going away. Movement. Oh, okay. Now I'm seeing a bunch of gorillas. Okay, like King Kong type of status. Okay, so pile one, you may feel the need, like I don't know how to word this because I don't really understand the thought behind it, but you may feel like you're being in control of specific individuals by not by leaving a situation, because I'm seeing somebody like home alone, and then I'm seeing them like Six of Swords vibe and tarot, like going to soothe their waters, but then I'm seeing a bunch of like this is gonna sound weird, but like gorillas, like King Kong, like that size and everything, like a bunch of them, like I don't want to say running, but kind of like that. I feel like I don't understand the message 100%, but there's something up with thinking there's like some type of power and control by leaving specific situations, but that's not true, because then you're not in control. It's lack. It's a lack of control, right? You're leaving a situation for a reason. Maybe you feel like it's something you can't control. Maybe you feel like you can't control a person, whatever it is. That's not being like, it's not masculine energy in like balance, you know. Maybe you think like you leave situations when you should, but since it's you and if this is your energy, you're probably going to know what it is I'm talking about, because you've probably wondered about this regarding yourself, about like doing something in specific situations to gain control. But you may just end up alone. That may be the message. You may do these things where you think you're sailing to soothe their waters, but really you're just like, maybe your heart's not in it to like soothing, to get away from specific situations, but it's like, it's almost as if like you're doing things that don't align with who you are. Like maybe you leave things that you don't want to leave. Something like that. Definitely. Place the energy how you see fit. Yeah, I'm getting like the same message again, but a little different. So it's like maybe you push people away from you, and then when they leave, you're just like, are they coming back? Something like that. There's something up with this, and something about you manifesting, because I'm seeing like magic come out of your hands. Um, but I also, like, before you did the magic thing, I see you on a bench sitting alone, kind of like in your head as you watch this person drive away. Um, and then you did something with your hands and magic came out and all of a sudden the person's there. So, you know, this is not a balanced masculine energy. I mean, think of it like, okay, so for example, King of Cups in tarot, that would be, you know, let's just say a man per se. Again, we all have masculine, feminine energy. This is for females and males right now. King of Cups is a man that's in control of his feelings. And what do I mean by that? Not like blocking feelings, not like burying the feelings so deep that they'll never be able to get to them or anyone. I'm talking about somebody who is expressive in the way that they feel. That's control. That's trust. That's somebody who knows what they want and they're going for it. Because we do these things, these mind games, and it could all be unintentionally. It could all stem from childhood wounds, to be quite honest with you. But that's not somebody who's in control. It's literally the opposite. You're letting something you've suppressed control you. But you may be thinking this gives you control, but don't you feel like shit every time you do this? So I don't know how else to say it. Sorry, but sorry. If you don't feel good, then it's not working for you. That's almost like, what's it called? A martyr. Why would you want to live life like that? It doesn't give you power. It doesn't give you control. Real power, real control is owning a situation and being present and being open. That's control. Knowing how you feel and why you feel the way you do. Yeah, I'm feeling throat chakra. Yeah, I'm just getting like pile one, like your ego controls you. You know, the ego, it's so... Hold on. The ego is so, you know, it's not your fault. The ego is so, it's what we're raised to believe. And then when you become spiritual, it's about breaking free from that. Breaking free from who you were raised to believe you are. And it's not that none of that resonates with you. Of course there is. But it's the things that don't serve a purpose. They don't actually resonate with your soul. So mind games or leaving a situation when you don't want to leave, that doesn't resonate with your soul because you're in pain every time you do it. And then you try to keep going. That's just suppressing. And you're ignoring your feelings. That's not controlling your feelings. All right, any other messages? Oh, wow. That's forgiveness. There's something up with you and either not being able to express when you're sorry or when you know, or if you forgive someone or feel like you need forgiveness, like there's something up with your throat chakra with this. Yeah. I see you have like an angel or somebody trying to help you with your throat chakra. They're trying to, wow, she's really pretty. I don't know, Padawan. You have it's either your higher self or a spirit guide or an angel with this beautiful long curly hair and a crown. She's like a fucking queen or something. I don't know. But she's helping you step into your power. She's helping you get your crown. So take that as you will. And we're going to see what Spirit says to balance out your masculine energy. Hope, support, miracles, spirituality, faith. Yeah, so this is what I saw in regards to when I said forgiveness and saying sorry. So I saw you doing this. Seventh chakra, crown chakra, divine intervention. I honor a higher power and know that anything is possible. I let a higher power have a more active presence in my life, and I know that my life is divinely guided. I surrender to this truth. I know that I am loved, guided, and protected by a higher source. I am open to seeking guidance in my spiritual quest from a spiritual teacher, master, or guru. That's 2 times now, the purple. Sarah Lakali, Queen of the Outsiders. Oh, this was the chick. I have arrived. I am where I will always be in love. Yeah, you have like this queen-like spirit guide or angel, you know, place the energy how you see fit, but they're helping you with your throat chakra. See her, you're not gonna be able to see with that camera, but her throat is lit. Okay, sorry. Sacred plan. I'll have to read the card for that. Moon in Libra. Avoid making serious decisions and instead focus on creating harmony within your relationships. Avoid making serious decisions and instead focus on creating harmony within your relationships. Yeah, I guess this is probably gonna have to go back to me seeing a bunch of like King Kongs because, you know, there was movement along with that and that was like the end result. So it's like you're almost trying to take control of a situation, but not in the best way. It's like too much authority or something. It's like, it's not balanced the way you want to go possibly in on this or handle it. Prince of Wands, I'll have to read that. When I live and act from a place of spiritual alignment, I can trust that everything is working out for me, even if I don't know when or how it will happen. Yeah, so that's the thing, and I feel like I keep saying this intentionally because it's so true. You have to look at this almost like a business transaction. And it's funny because like, why? This is spirituality. What does business have to do with it? Well, I'll tell you. You'll get what you seek from spirit as long as you show trust in exchange, right? Why are they gonna, son of a bitch, why are they gonna give you everything that you're asking for, that you're seeking for, without you trusting them? You know, it's almost like when people say that they believe there's something greater than them out there. But then, you know, spirits and spirit guides and archangels and angels is too much. It really doesn't even make sense because the majority of us believe that there is something up there, okay, whether it's God, universe, whatever you believe in. But when we die, our spirit leaves our body and goes to heaven or whatever it is you believe in. That's your spirit leaving earth and going to another realm. So I don't think people see it that way, but that is what it is. So what I'm trying to say is that if you show your spirit guides faith that they are leading you and helping you, you know, what was it, getting your crown, then you have to you have to believe them. And every time you actually believe them, because they know, you can't like fool them, they're in our minds all the time, they will give you, and they'll show you a little bit to keep you coming, to make you believe even more. Let's say you ask for 888, okay? You're gonna see it that week. 1000%, I don't doubt it in my mind, but you have to believe that you will. So getting back to this card, when I live and act from a place of spiritual alignment, I can trust that everything is working out for me, even if I don't know when or how it will happen. Your spirit guides want you to act from a place of integrity. They want you to do things that serve your soul. So if you're doing shitty things, for example, they're not going to show you the way. What type of business transaction is that? Spirituality is, oh my God. Spirituality is trying to be your best self. And I say trying because like, it's a long process. It's almost like a lifelong process. You're never going to be done with shadow work. You're never going to be like cured the next day. It just doesn't work like that. But if you show them a little faith by acting in goodwill, then they'll give you more every time. I assure you. I've seen it. Sacred plan. If you are trying to force a plan into action, the angelic guidance is to back down and trust in the greater good. Often when something isn't happening for us, we are frustrated, but it's only because we don't see that our perfect plan is unfolding. When your ideas or plans go wrong, trust that the universe has a greater plan for you. And that greater plan isn't something that has already been chosen for you. It's more of accumulation of all of your life's intentions, prayers, and actions washing back toward you with opportunities and experiences. Call on your angels to light up the path ahead. You may feel that you are facing the unknown, but know that you are always guided and protected. Yeah, pile one, you are going into the unknown. It is. It's unknown because you don't know probably like what the hell's going to happen, right? Something like that. Well, that's where your part, that's where your dues, your payment, your form of payment comes in, is by trusting in that. I mean, if you believe in spirit guides and you're spiritual, then you believe that there's something bigger out there than you. And if you're picking up on that, there's this sacred plan and they're trying to help you with that, and you're just showing them, nah, then they're not going to help you with any other request. You can't pick and choose what you want answered right now. You know, something like that. That's just not how it works. You're talking about the divine. Like, there's no negotiating with them. They're the divine. You're talking about the cosmos. You're talking about the universe. Like, no, that's just not how it works. This card doesn't represent the plan that God has for your life, more the plan that comes to fruition based on your intentions and your highest good. You see, you have to act from a place of goodness, and then they will make it much more clearer for you, the way. They'll give you the answers. Should I do this or should I do that? They will tell you once you give them the trust and good behavior. You can't be out there doing shitty things, but then be like, 11-11. Like, come on. Is it working for you if you do that? Like, we are all human and we all fall. Oh my God. Just a few days ago, this fucking woman from Walmart, you know, sometimes they check you out and they scan random items in your car as you're exiting to make sure you paid for everything. I paid close to $300 for everything. And I saw her before she like started scanning things, and she gave me this look, like she just didn't fucking like me. And I was like, okay, whatever, I'm just gonna be the bigger person, I'm gonna ignore it. She literally was making it so hard for me to leave the store. She wasn't just randomly scanning items, she would go to the bottom of it. Like, I've never experienced that before. And I get scanned, you know, they're doing their job, I'm okay with that. But this was not that. She just was like purposely like delaying my time from going out. And I stayed quiet, I really did. And then at one point my cart was so full, she pushed something like towards me and she goes, hold that. I don't have to hold shit. Like, are you kidding me? I don't even have to legally be here waiting for you to scan everything. Like, don't even get me started. And so finally she was done, and she made some stupid ass remark, despite the fact that all I did was try to help her. She was scanning random clothes, and I was like, oh, it's at the bottom of the receipt. She completely ignored me, one ear and out the other. She wasn't having it with me. It was literally a personal attack, 1000%. I know it in my bones. And I tried so hard. And I did. A part of me slipped in the sense that right when she made her stupid comment, I said, yeah, I wouldn't steal. It was so unnecessary. But for me, for my personality, that was a step up. It was a huge upgrade. Otherwise, I would have definitely let her have it. And not even that, when I was walking away, she started doing one of those things where they start talking shit about you right in front of you and they want you to hear. You know what I mean? Like, I think I had to tune her out because I was going to get too mad. I think she was saying shit like, some people just don't understand what my job requires. You know, like stupid shit like that, running her mouth. The old me would have turned around so fucking quick and been like, excuse me, what did you just say? While on the clock, I'd like to see your manager. You know, like I would have literally done that thinking I'm fighting for what's right. This needs to be balanced right now. I did nothing wrong to you. You made my life a little bit harder than it needed to be because you were just being a bitch. You know what I mean? Like, but I kept this in mind, like, okay, listen, I'm trying to be a better person. I could definitely like ruin your life right now within 2 seconds with my words, but I won't. I'll be nice. But you know what? I didn't even feel good saying the stupid comment I did. She doesn't give a shit. That made her happy that I said that because I showed her that she got to me. And that made me walk away feeling angry, thinking I should have gave her my 2 cents. No, it's not about that. It's seeing things from a higher perspective. I spotted her before she spotted me. I knew she had a problem with me right off the bat. Why? I don't know. Maybe I remind her of something. Don't care. But my point is that what I did was still in the works. That's something to still be happy about because I could have said a lot more and I didn't. So pile one, you have to do similar things like that. That's what they're asking of you. You can't just do things, and I don't know if you are or not, but when you do things that don't serve a purpose, you know, whether that's being manipulative, conniving, lying, whatever it is, they're saying no. They're telling you no. Okay, keep doing that. See how it's working out for you. And I bet you it's not. So why not change something? You should at least give it a try and see if things work out in your favor. Okay. You have been given the incredible gift of free will, and therefore your thoughts, deeds, actions, and intentions are in some way going out into the universe and creating the experiences, opportunities, and energies that are flowing in and out of your life. When this card appears, you are being encouraged to move into a state of surrender, where you recognize that yes, your intentions have an impact on the creation of your life, but how those intentions unfold is not down to you, but in the hands of God. The divine plan is your intentions unfolding in a way that God, the universe, feels is for your growth and highest good. Know that every experience you have been through in your life has been a way marker on your journey towards growth and expansion, and your angels are acknowledging your growth now. Okay, so when this card appears, you are being encouraged to move into a state of surrender, where you recognize that yes, your intentions have an impact on the creation of your life, but how those intentions unfold is not down to you, but in the hands of God. The divine plan is your intentions unfolding in a way that God, the universe, feels is for your growth and highest good. Yeah, you know, it may not feel that way, pile one, but it's like, it's true. Sometimes I think about certain things and I'm like, but why? But why? But why? And it's like, because in reality, we wouldn't be able to handle it. Whatever that is, it's just they know, and we think we know, and that's our ego talking, and that's not our fault. That's why nobody's mad. They just want to help. Okay. Prince of Wands. A young man with a shield, which reflects a lion, meaning strong, righteous, noble, humorous, impulsive, friendly, proud, committed, romantic, pretentious, intolerant, judges with prejudice. Okay, so I'm just gonna go with intuition here. So I'm gonna say this is your solar plexus, the yellow, coming through. You act from a place of ego to protect yourself. You try to control situations, but you're not open with your heart. You see, this prince is covering his heart, and he thinks that's being courageous. It's not. So that is what I have in regards to balancing your masculine energy, pile 1. I hope that resonated with you. I hope that helps. Okay, so let's see what we got for feminine energy. Okay, building a firm foundation on solid ground, which means trust, being loyal, being honest, being open. That's how people build stable foundations with everything in life. Business partnerships, friendships, family members, spouses. It never works if something's built on shaky grounds. Okay, so that would be considered balancing out your feminine energy, believe it or not. You may be nurturing sometimes and then nurturing and then not being nurturing. There's something up with this. It's like imbalanced, your nurturing energy, but you need to balance that. That needs to be present. I keep seeing a lion. Trusting your intuition. This would be balancing your feminine energy. If you're getting intuitive hits, you need to trust what it, and I see the divine is helping you with this, either with visions, with your third eye, and if you don't feel like you get visions or you're capable, then they're helping you just trust your intuition. They're helping you talk about your feelings. They're helping you currently open up with your feelings and being in control of that. The opening up part. So far we have opening up about how you feel. We have trusting your intuition, possibly trusting your visions. So if you do get visions, pile 1, you're supposed to be like the outsider to it. You're not supposed to judge based off of you. You're being given divine knowledge. You're being given divine insight, okay? So they're trying to give you answers from a place as it is, not as you think it is. So that's kind of like the judge of all judges, right? From the outsider's perspective, like let's say you have something going on between you and somebody else and then you're getting visions, you need to see it from a higher perspective with what they're showing you. So you may see something and you may misunderstand it because that's your ego kicking in. And this is where the feminine energy comes in. You need to trust your intuition. Is it truly what you think it? I'm seeing the number 8. Maybe look up 8 as an angel number and see what it means. Because I see it just hanging on like a coat rack or something. Oh, somehow the number 8 straightens you up and gives you happy energy. Okay, so being feminine, balancing your feminine energy is being giving with your feelings, and that's what I'm seeing here. All right, I feel like I'm getting the same repetitive thing. Anything else for pile 1? Oh, okay, pile 1, they're calling you out. To balance out your feminine energy, you can't be so secretive. You can't be doing things in cryptic kind of ways. You can't be hush-hush about this, hush-hush about that. Like, you just have to own what it is. You have to own who you are. You have to be open. This whole secret, hush-hush, somebody in the corner, somebody with the sunglasses, somebody watching, it's not balanced. And I'm sure you're aware of that. It's a secret, right? Well, secrets don't make friends. Like... Sorry. I just hurt myself. Oh. Yeah, it's like I'm seeing you walk to something, like you're almost right there, and then you just do this sharp turn and you don't do it, but you just watch. That's not balanced feminine energy. It's just not. And this may stress you out. This may make you feel so uncomfortable because it takes you out of your element. But if you're looking to become balanced within, if you're looking to become your best self, if you're looking to manifest and get what you want, this is the way. This is what they're showing. And I feel like purple's coming through. Happiness. Yeah, you know, committed to happiness on the mind. Yeah, but you have to act on it too. Maybe Google feminine energies, like acting on feminine energies, like examples, and see like which one resonates with you, which one you're able to do at this time, because you do have to honor your soul's growth. Sometimes, like for example, with divination, with tarot cards, we could ask a question as a reader, and we may not be able to handle that answer at this time because it's too much for us to process. Like, that's a very true thing. You really have to honor your soul's growth with where you're at. Okay, so how can you balance your feminine energy? When I'm tuned into the energy of abundance, I become abundant. Truth, transparency, sincerity, communication, honesty. Yeah, honoring your feminine energy, you need open and honest conversations, communication with people. How are people supposed to know what's going on with you if you don't express that? You have to trust. 6th chakra, 3rd eye chakra, imagination. I use my imagination as I create and pursue my dreams and wishes. I ask myself, what do I want? My thoughts create my reality at the physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual levels. I use this power to create harmonious relationships between all these levels. I imagine the life I would like to have, and I encourage my thoughts to be truthful, wise, and discerning. In the quietness of meditation, I see and hear the truth. You have to discern. It's a huge thing if you get visions. The 3rd eye chakra is coming up for a reason. you have to, and let's just say you're intuitive and you don't get visions, whatever, you have to discern who's talking. Is it your ego or is it your gut? Which one is it? If you're so used to your whole life being told no, then you're never going to hear yes. You know what I mean by that? You're never going to get what you want. I'm just giving you an example. So you have to know thyself. You have to know yourself in order to understand specific situations, family members, friends, spouses, whoever's in your circle. You'll be able to see clearly once the clouds are not around you anymore. And why are there clouds around you? Because you don't understand yourself fully. You have to go within. Visions can help if you get that. Rita of Cascia, the patroness of impossible causes. I am miraculous. My prayers create powerful channels of possibility. So you may be religious, pile one. You may be praying. Keep doing that. Never give up the faith. Whatever it is you believe in, they're hearing you. This is confirmation. They hear you and that they're trying to answer you. I don't know if you're answering back though. I think you're maybe asking questions or asking for guidance or help and you're not liking what it is you're hearing. It's not going to change. Honesty and communication. You're being called out, pile one. I would really try to figure out why this is such a problem. Why is it so hard to speak up? I'd work on that. Moon in Virgo. Issues surrounding health and exercise may come to the fore. Focus on your physical well-being. Yeah, I take this card as more like you're not drinking enough water, you're not eating enough salad. Anytime I get the card, I feel like, oh shit, what's coming my way? Am I dying? No, it's definitely like something regarding your health, but it could be like mental well-being. You know, maybe you're so depressed, you know, there's like dark blue over here and then light blue over there. Also, this could be seen as clouds around her head. So it's like this could just place this where you see fit. Issues surrounding health and exercise may come to the fore. Focus on your physical well-being. It's definitely a physical card, but it doesn't mean something's about to come up or something's about to happen. I take it more of like, do some healing, you know? All right, Princess of Pentacles. Let's see what she's all about. A strong young woman with flowers in her hair amidst a beautiful landscape. Young, strong, promising, careful, communicating, fond of luxury, spoiled. I'm getting a communication thing big time. And I think you may be aware, pile one. Son of a bitch. If you feel a person or situation is making you lose a sense of yourself or drawing you away from joy, it's time to speak up and to make sure that you are heard. You are being guided to begin by lovingly connecting with your own heart to home on an honor that you want for yourself and your life. Take time to reflect on what is important to you, where you want to direct your energy, and what your priorities are for the next phase of your journey. It may be that you are fighting against the flow and not wanting to admit to yourself that something is holding you back or dampening your spirit. But angels love you and want you to know that honesty is the best policy for you now. You are being given an opportunity to speak your truth. You have reached a point on your journey where you must be honest with yourself and all those around you. If you are holding anything in or feel you need to share something in order to feel free, know that your angel guide is encouraging you to act on this now. When you share your feelings and speak truthfully, you draw the support and light of the universe into your heart. If you are in a challenging position and find it difficult communicating what is in your heart, Call in angels and ask them to support you. They want you to know that when you speak with honesty, you attract experiences that lovingly reflect who you really are. So I feel like, and I feel like this card, when I'm tuned into the energy of abundance, I become abundant. It's like a manifestation, you know? You have to embrace the little things that happen to you. Like when I say little things, I mean little things, like, you know, you're abundant because you have a roof over your head. You're abundant because you have transportation, means of transportation. You're abundant because you woke up another day. Like truly, you need to tune into that energy, as silly as it sounds, because it does something to your frequency. It does something to your insides. It's very, very true. Okay, overall energy. 10 of Pentacles. Well, goddamn, shit. The Honorable God. Inner and outer work helps one help their job. Protects against disasters. Pentacles. Wow. Pentacles. Yeah, again, you have somebody covering their heart. There's something around this person's throat. What their foot is leaning on is not stable. And then they have a sword. So I feel like this is your overall energy right now. And it's because you're lacking in balance here. And it's something to feel bad about because we all do. It's not easy. Life is not easy. Shit happens and then we're like, why me? Why blah, blah, blah. We all do it. We just don't all talk about it. And that's what I hate, because it's like we're all going through something. Why can't we speak up about it? Like, shit. Maybe that's where our support system, maybe that's where the soul tribe would be, you know? Like, but people just allow their solar plexus to take over. And that's not what this life is about. It's not about looking some kind of way, coming off some kind of way. Like, it's so stupid, but we fall for it, right? A majority of us fall for it. And I feel like that's why, like, the whole spiritual, like, world, it's, like, so accepting. It's so beautiful. And the thing is, it's really the secrets to life, to get successful in life. I wish I embraced on this years ago, because even though I'm not where I want to be, I know 1000%, oh, shit. That it's going to take me where I want to be, because I showed trust, because I showed faith. Do I technically know? Even as a psychic, I don't technically know, but I know, I feel it. And that is trusting the gut. That's honoring my feminine, divine feminine energy. That's a perfect example of what I mean. Oh, wait. So pile one, you know, I hope that helped you. I hope that resonates with you, and you know, don't be hard on yourself. It's balancing things in life is so hard. People just don't really talk about it. Only a select few. So you have to keep that in mind. And just maybe make little changes. I mean, my God, if you're one of those people that just tries to, oh, it's a brand new day, brand new me. Like, yeah, that's good. You're off to the right start. But you need to do small changes. You know, like really small. You may be somebody who gets overwhelmed by big changes. I do. And then I fall back. I'm like, oh, shit. So, all right, pile one. Sending you tons of love and light. And happy Halloween. Bye. So hey. Hi, pile 2. All right, so let's see how you can balance out your masculine and feminine energies. Spirit's got a lot to say, so let's get to it. How can pile 2 balance out their masculine energy? Okay, by taking control with knowledge of some sort. So like maybe like making sure that you take control of specific situations based off of what you know, like feeling okay to say no, something like that. Like speak up and say no if you have to say no. Yeah, I'm getting like this powerful vibe, like walking your path, like keep it trucking, keep it going type of thing, acquiring knowledge of some sort, going for it. Like this is literally how you would balance out your masculine energy. Like kind of like taking charge. That's the vibe I'm getting. Like take charge with authority, something like that. But how do I word this? So, okay. So what I'm seeing basically is a female, and she's walking, and she's kind of got this like, I'm seeing the back of her, and I'm seeing like, I don't know how to word it, but like, boom, like she's like, there's something sexy about her walk, but also powerful. So, to balance out your masculine energy, I would also say for the females out there, it's okay, despite what people may think, to show like, it's okay to show, I feel a little embarrassed to this, but like ass and titties, but as long as it's coming from a place of power and not needing attention. There's a difference. There's a huge difference between knowing your body, loving your body, being proud of your body, and showing parts. But some people do that from a place of attention. You can do that from a place of power. There's a huge, huge difference, and not everyone's going to agree with that, and that's okay. They don't need to. There's a difference. Yeah, I'm getting blue. I'm getting throat chakra. Holding true to your commitments. Like committing through. Like going through with it. being committed to growing and open to learning new things. They're like, I feel like calling you out, pal, too, by just like, by being responsible, acting like an adult, you know, like grow up. I'm seeing a baby trying to walk in adult shoes, and then they do it. They do it, and then they end up not only walking, they're running. So they grow into it. But to honor your masculine energy is being responsible and being mature and acting like an adult when it's needed. That's not to say like you can't laugh, you can't have these childlike moments, you can't be immature at times. Like, no, you can, but it's all about balance. And there's definitely a message here about possibly being a little irresponsible with matters that are serious. So yeah. All right, anything else? Speaking up is, I feel like, a big message for, you may not know when to stop talking. You may not know your audience 100%. You may feel, you know, if you don't know who your audience is, if you can't pick up on like, okay, that's enough with that person, don't keep talking, don't keep pushing it, then like that'll be a problem. And or sometimes it's the opposite, where you don't maybe say enough, but that person needs to hear it, something like that. It's almost like you don't know when to stop, you don't know when to slow down, and sometimes you don't even know when to go. And this is because your throat chakra needs to be healed. And when this happens, your masculine energy will be balanced, but you do have to know your audience. You have to learn how to balance your emotions. You have to learn how to be open with your emotions. When you feel specific types of ways, you need to honor that and not try to like play it off. Yeah, I feel like, I'm sorry, I'm getting like the same message over and over. So let's see what you need to do, Pile 2, to balance out your masculine energy. Okay. Choice, assertiveness, empowerment, authenticity, personal boundaries. Yeah. Okay. So empowerment. What did I say? I feel like there's different messages within this. So, okay. Assertiveness definitely has to do with your throat chakra. It's like you're either too assertive or you're not assertive enough. Remember the empowerment I was talking about, you know, it's okay to show your body, but from a place of power, not from a place of needing attention. Personal boundaries, authenticity, and choice. Okay, we'll get back to that. The goddess of devotion. I am a love that doesn't leave. When I commit to love, my soul evolves. Yeah, so again, it's like, and there's like Neptune energy. You have to honor the feelings you feel. So if you know, really like somebody, you need to make sure to express that. You may be somebody who doesn't, again, remember, you don't know when to stop, you don't know when to slow down, you don't know when to talk. Or it's just like all that needs to be balanced. It's not that you don't know how, it's just that it needs work. It needs fine tuning. Let's just put it like that. But so you may be somebody who's not open with their feelings. And this may stem from a place of ego. That's yellow. That's the solar plexus. That's where authenticity could be coming from. You may be acting like what is that phrase? Feelings don't control me, I control feelings. You know, like, and it's all coming to protect your heart, the fourth chakra, heart chakra. I will meditate and be peaceful and calm in my interactions with others in the world. What did I say? Your feelings, they need to be balanced. They're not balanced, therefore you probably don't talk appropriately at times. Peacefulness comes in me giving up the love of power for the power of love. I invite peace to be a part of my life, and I make time to experience my own inner stillness daily. I continually develop an inner sense of calm, and I trust that everything will be right. Feeling good about myself will help bring peace into my life. Yeah, so it's like you need to trust that everything will be right. You may not be trusting of this because you're definitely like doing something in some type of way which is not authentic. You see, it's like she built like this fort around her and she's hiding. Why are you hiding? Because you don't want to get your heart hurt. It says, I am a love that doesn't leave. When I commit to love, my soul evolves. Raise your vibration. I'll have to look at that. True manifesting is about receiving what is of the highest good for all. So, 5 of Wands. Yeah, see, look, okay. So this is outside forces, me. You know what I mean? Like, that's my opinion of it. But I feel like with 5 of Wands, you may be the 5 of Wands. You may be the outside forces, you know? Like, you don't know when to stop. You don't know when to slow down. You don't know when to go. That may be too much. You see, it's like two men battling. But I'll read the card. Moon in Aries, remain sensitive to others to avoid confrontation. Yeah, see, look, you may come off some kind of way at times. Literally, I feel like this is your energy that I'm seeing, and this is what needs to be balanced. Your masculine energy. Masculine energy is, you know, a man who's in control of his feelings. You may act this way to protect yourself, but true manifesting is about receiving what is of the highest good for all. True manifesting is about receiving what is, yeah, so you may be impatient like an Aries. Like right away I see this and I think, yeah, me too. You know what I mean? Like true manifesting is about what the divine feels is right for you, you know? It's about what you signed up for and trying to honor your mission while being here. It's about honoring your soul and your true purpose. And it may not feel like that at times, but it is. It really, really is. There is a sense of achievement around you at this time. You may be receiving documentation, certification, or a reward of some description to acknowledge your growth of experience. This is a time to cherish, a time to enjoy the rewards of your commitment, to living with integrity and doing good. You have overcome many challenges and risen above adversity, judgment, and possibly even abuse. You are ascending spiritually and personally at this time, and the universe is supporting you. This is the pathway of light, the pathway of your soul's evolution. Ascension. Your message. It's time to move up a level. It's time to fly high. You may have experienced some setbacks or felt low recently, but that is behind you now, and you have the opportunity to light up like never before. Everything in the entire universe is comprised of energy, and that energy vibrates, drawing toward its similar energy. So raising your vibration means aligning yourself with situations, people, places, and choices that you know will lift you up, support you, and help you grow. When this card appears, you have overcome the darkness and are moving into a time of opportunity. Like a phoenix rising from the ashes, you can be reborn. Know that angels are acknowledging your commitment to growth. You are filled with inspiration now and attracting only the good. I feel like this is actually what I saw in the very beginning of the vision, was somebody holding a wand and putting it to the sky. So pile 2, they're saying that you have control with this, that this is something you do have control over right now, and this will help you balance out your masculine energy. I'll read 5 of Wands. Two men in a fight. They use wands as weapons, meaning strife, confrontation, argument, support, concentrated, energy push, blockade, dilution of efforts. Okay, so confrontation, I feel like keeps coming up, pile 2 in this. And I get it. I get it. I see a lot of me in this. But that's not somebody that's in control of their feelings. That's somebody that's trying to take control. But there's other ways to go about being in control, and that's by being assertive in a balanced way, which brings you into a feeling of empowerment. And there's authenticity. There's a way to go about saying no in a well-balanced way. You may have difficulty with this, though. You may be somebody who's extremely expressive in their feelings and blah, blah, blah. But it's like, when nothing's personal, when nothing's taken personal, then you can act in a way that is more diplomatic, you know? I think, yeah, there's definitely just, yeah, there's just this confrontational energy that's like too much. It just needs to come to balance. You need to figure out another way to deliver your message. All right, pile 2, let's see how you can balance out your feminine energy. Okay, it's very straightforward. By expressing your feelings in a well-balanced way, by delivering your message from a place of feminine energy, whether you see feminine energy as being nurturing or kind, sweet, but you need to deliver your feelings in a balanced way, and you need to speak up about them. Because you need to be true to yourself, you know, like, otherwise, isn't it just a game, you know, or a lie, or, you know, and who gets hurt? Just you. And why? Because you weren't being upfront. It's not worth it. Yeah, I'm getting another message where it's like, stay committed to being nurturing, being, yeah, somehow this is like, this will help your relationship with people. This brings you into your light in some kind of way. Yeah, by showing, by acting affectionate as well. You may feel, you know, like you want to express your feelings through touch or something like that, and you should honor that. There's a reason you feel that way. It's because you're meant to. These like subtle nudges that we feel, they're for the highest good. It means you're meant to be doing something, even if it feels like, I don't know. Yeah, you should, and you do know. To balance out the knowledge that you have, you're able to shine a light on this in some kind of way, for others to see. But you need to balance out your messages, something like that. So again, it's going back to communication skills. They may need some fine tuning. Yeah, you need to grow in this area. And you know, the best way to grow with that is by practicing, being more vocal, watching how you speak, and actually putting effort into it. You know, not everything is as hard as we make it out to be. Not everything is so like secretive. Sometimes the truth is right in front of us, like literally, but we're just, that's our ego thinking, no, there's more to it. What's, you know, like, what's the real answer? What's the answer? No, that is the answer. Practice. Like, it's very real. It's very real. Yeah, you're supposed to be radiating this like happy, beautiful energy. But I'm seeing you have like, you have mean teeth, you know, like your bite is not matching up to your soul, like what your soul really is inside. So that's why, okay, so you may do things where you may speak your 2 cents, you may say something really mean, and then you regret it shortly after. The reason you're feeling that feeling of regret is because your action, the things you said or did, doesn't match your soul. It doesn't resonate with your soul. There are people out there, legitimately, that could do things like that, and they won't think twice about it. You know, it just depends on how they went about it. Some people are meant to feel that feeling like, hey, this doesn't match up. Some people, most people, are not in tune with their feelings. They're not in tune with their soul. You may be somebody who's in tune with that without even realizing. But if you're feeling that feeling of, I feel like shit, it means it doesn't resonate with who you truly are. It's your ego doing your dirty work for you. And it's dirty because it probably messed you up in some kind of way, whatever you said, whatever you did. And that's devil energy in a sense, because there's a reason you're acting that way out loud. You know what I mean? There's a reason you may attack. Again, it goes back to fear. It goes back to fear because what are you protecting? You're trying to protect something. And that may be on an unconscious level that you're unaware of. Yeah, I feel like it's like the main message. I feel like you got like 1 or 2 messages to balance out your masculine. And you're getting like the same message over to balance your feminine. And I feel like that's good because then that means it's not that much to work on, right? Which means you can do it. So they're saying to clean up. I think it's again related to your mouth. They're saying to be more nurturing. They're saying you need to be committed to this nurturing energy that you have. It's energy that radiates from you. It's probably part of your soul's purpose. It's probably what creates these friendships, relationships, better, or maintaining relationships, whether that's with family, whoever. But yeah, I'm seeing blue come in, throat chakra. Okay, I'm gonna open my eyes. Okay, so that, you know, at least you're able to balance the other feminine, divine feminine energies. Yeah, the Hierophant, knowledge. So you may know certain things. You know, the Hierophant is also looked at as like for zodiac, Taurus. Well, my experiences with Tauruses are they kind of come off as a know-it-all. So no offense to any Tauruses or if you know a Taurus, but it's just like the trait I see time and time again. And there's definitely some truth to it, but what bothers me about any know-it-all is the delivery of their message. It's okay to speak up and correct people. It's okay to speak up and disagree and give your 2 cents as to why you disagree because of whatever knowledge, information you have, because that's what the Hierophant is all about, a higher consciousness, a divine knowledge, information. But something about this within you is not balanced. And I think it has something to do with your throat chakra. Moon in Capricorn. Put aside emotional concerns and focus on achieving or increasing financial security. Yeah, so definitely I saw from the masculine part, you're not balancing your emotions. So what do I mean by that? If you get mad, you may not actually take time to think about it. Well, why are you mad? Why did this trigger you? You know, like that's what Spirit is saying you need to do, and this balances your masculine and your feminine energy. So it's a big message because it's coming through on this side too. Put aside emotional concerns and focus on achieving or increasing financial security. You know what's interesting about that is that finances, usually Pentacles is wrapped up in Taurus energy as well. Earth energy and Capricorn is Earth, and they're talking about financial security. So let's see what else we see with that. To begin the practice of allowing, I must get out of the way and let Spirit give me direction. So embracing, you know, the divine feminine energy, it's not about having control issues. It's about knowing, because you're also highly intuitive. That's the divine feminine energy for you. That would be embracing, you know, your third eye chakra, your visions, your meditation, the higher intuitive information that you know to be true. Okay, so that's feminine energy, divine feminine energy. But they're trying to say, begin the practice of allowing. I must get out of the way and let Spirit give me direction. So you may have some control issues. Honesty and communication. Okay. Third chakra, solar plexus, oneness and unity. I accept the oneness of all life, and I know I am one with all others on this journey. I support them and let them support me. I am brave and not afraid to ask for assistance. I allow myself to empathize and sympathize with others, and I choose to see the love in all around me. I see everything as part of my own life, and I accept others for who they are. I find common ground with others rather than differences, as this brings harmony into my life and into theirs. Okay, so 2 things. Going back to this pile about being open with your feelings, okay? The divine feminine energy is somebody who's highly intuitive, somebody who's wise, nurturing, caring. You're supposed to honor all of that. You, I think, have difficulty with already balancing your feelings. So you may not be honest about how it is you feel. Communication may be hard for you. It seems to be hard. Throat chakra is really coming in hard for you on both sides. And you may take things personal. When things happen to you from friends, spouses, family members, you have to put yourself in their shoes to better understand why these people do the things they do. Because I'm sure you do specific things the way that you do because for some reason you'll say is a good reason or a good excuse, you know, despite it being wrong, whatever. So you need to look at that from other people's perspective as well. If you can do that, then so can they. Sarada Devai, the Divine Mother. Unconditional love exists within me. The presence of love is the absence of judgment. Yeah, So I feel like this is related to this. Your solar plexus, your ego may kick in when you feel hurt, when you feel let down, angry, sad, whatever. Because again, your feelings, your emotions, it's like you charge on in with, well, this is why I feel the way I do, blah, blah, blah. Or, you know, maybe the opposite, maybe super, super sad. And it's like, why are you so sad? You know, like, you really have to figure out why you feel the way you do. I would highly suggest some shadow work. Love, kindness, benevolence, sharing, receiving. Definitely didn't pronounce that right. Okay, so again, honesty and communication. When you feel some kind of way, you should be open about that, because how are others going to know how you feel? All right, so honesty and communication, let's read that to you. If you feel a person or situation is making you lose a sense of yourself or drawing you away from joy, it's time to speak up and to make sure that you are heard. You are being guided to begin by lovingly connecting with your own heart to home in, on, and honor what you want for yourself and your life. Take time to reflect on what is important to you, where you want to direct your energy, and what your priorities are for the next phase of your journey. It may be that you are fighting against the flow and not wanting to admit to yourself that something is holding you back or dampening your spirit. But angels love you and want you to know that honesty is the best policy for you now. You are being given an opportunity to speak your truth. You have reached a point on your journey where you must be honest with yourself and all those around you. If you are holding anything or feel you need to share something in order to feel free, know that your angel guide is encouraging you to act on this now. When you share your feelings and speak truthfully, you draw the support and light of the universe into your heart. If you are in a challenging position and find it difficult communicating what is in your heart, call in angels and ask them to support you. They want you to know that when you speak with honesty, you attract experiences that lovingly reflect who you really are. Yeah, pile 2, I feel like communication may not be your thing. It may be one of those karmic lessons in your life where you have to really work at it in order to gain clear communication, to speak clearly. You know, that could be due to past lives, whatever you believe in, but it's definitely a thing, and it stinks because you're probably suffering in some kind of way, because it's not like you don't have knowledge, some type of higher knowledge, you do. But it's just like you don't know how to control your feelings. And when I say that, I mean that from a place of power. Somebody who knows why they feel the way they do, somebody knows what they feel, right? Isn't that the first thing? Do you know how you feel? And why do you feel the way that you do? You have to be honest with yourself. There's no lying to you. And if you feel frustrated at all, it's because you are lying to you. There's definitely something up with your heart chakra, with the divine masculine and divine feminine energy within you to balance. I think you're trying to protect your heart in some kind of way, but then you don't have trust, and that's a problem. Overall energy, the Chariot, Michael, who is like God, perseverance, success in conflict, overcoming adversity. So Spirit is saying that you overcome it, but you have to work at it. You have to acknowledge it. You have to really almost like be your own therapist. I've said it before, but it's the truth, and it's hard. So, you know, be nice to yourself. I really feel like you're getting 2 strong messages, and it's to practice communicating more clearly, more openly, more honestly. And to balance out those emotions, which will help you deliver your messages more clearly so people can understand you. All right, so that's what I got for you, pile 2. I hope that resonated with you. All right, sending you love and light. Bye.